Rylands vs. Fletcher, 1866, LR1X 265, 1868, LR3HL 330.
Hi Williams, this is my part of land and you have to construct a reservoir here. Would you able to construct it?
Yes, I would be able to.
So what amount would be required to construct a reservoir here?
Around 700 pounds.
And time period?
Around 1 year.
Oh, let's do it.
Okay.
Scene 2. Contractor and labor are visiting the site for the construction of reservoir.
We have got a new work. We have to construct a reservoir here. Okay, do you think land is fit for construction of reservoir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then you can start the work from tomorrow on.
Okay, sir. We'll start the work from tomorrow.
Scene 3. Construction work begins. Scene 4. During the work, labor finds the unidentified shaft and he tells the contractor about shaft.
Come in.
Good evening, sir. Sir, there is a problem in construction site.
What problem?
Sir, there is an unidentified old shaft.
Can we do anything?
No, sir. We cannot do anything.
Okay, then ignore it.
Okay, sir.
Scene 5. Fletcher part begins.
Oh my God! What happened? All my coal mines are destroyed.
Scene 6. Plaintiff has filed the case in House of Lords in the year 1868 for negligently constructing the reservoir.
Lordship, the council seek permission to begin.
Permission granted.
Your Lordship, my client hired an independent contractor. He has no control over the actions. The damages caused to the defendant is due to the independent contractor who was hired to build the reservoir. So there was no negligence on the part of my client. The damages caused to the defendant is due to the negligence of the independent contractor. So my client is not liable for the action of independent contractor caused damages to the defendant.
Reading your Lordship, the counsel on behalf of the defendant would like to seek permission to begin.
Permission granted.
Your Lordship, the mine here was used in the ordinary way and the owner is entitled to be protected against the flow of water that was caused due to the defendant's action. Your Lordship, if the flow of water was caused due to the natural causes, my client would not have complained about it. But the flow of water was caused due to the defendant's action of making a reservoir. Your Lordships, in the case Smith versus Kinrich, it was implied that if the injury was caused or occasioned by something which was not ordinarily working, then the injury therefore occurred would be the subject for a claim for damages. Thus, your Lordship, my client would be liable to claim damages from the plaintiff.
Scene 7. The Day of Judgment.
After hearing both the parties, the House of Lords dismissed the appeal and agreed with the determinant for Fletcher. In speaking for the House of Lords, stated their agreement of rule stated above by Justice Blackburn, but added a further limitation on liability, which is that the land from which escape occurs must have been modified in a way which would be considered non-natural, unusual or inappropriate. So, the defendant will be liable.